Welcome students. So our today's topic is management as a profession. Till now we have discussed management as an art and management as a science. This is our third topic under nature of management, that is management as a profession. Or I can say that is management as a profession. Before understanding this topic, we have to first understand the meaning of profession. We all know what is profession. Teaching is a profession, CA is a profession, CS is a profession, doctor is a profession, lawyer is a profession. To work as an engineer, this is profession. This all we can say as a profession. And this topic is not new to you students. This already we have discussed in class 11th and the first unit, that is business, profession and employment. So same thing we will be repeating here, but here we will compare that profession meaning with the management, that whether the management field is also termed to be known as profession or not. So let us first understand the meaning of profession. Any profession, whether it is CA, CAs, doctor, lawyer, engineer, teacher, lecturers, any profession is a well-defined body of knowledge. Well-defined body of knowledge means if I want to become a CA, if I want to opt for a CA profession, then I have to go through a series of studies, series of module for that. I have to undergo the theory part, I have to go for the articleship, then I can work as a CA profession. If I want to work as a CA's profession or I want to opt for a CA's profession, the same thing I have to go through for several studies. For doctor, I have to go for the MBBS degree, DGO degree. There are so many different degrees. I have to work in a particular hospital as an intern. For lawyer also, I have to go through LLB degree, LLM degree. There are different degrees are for that. I also have to work under any professional lawyer. For engineer also, we have to do the B degree, B Tech. There are so many degrees for that. Then we also have to undergo for any practical knowledge. So all these professions are having well defined body of knowledge. That means this professions, the CA, CAs, doctor, lawyer, engineer, these all professions have their own particular course structure which have to be learned before working as in this under this profession. If I want to work as a CA, then I have to go all the particulars, all the modules, all the studies, all the course structure. I have to learn all the course structure for a CA. If I want to work as a doctor, then I have to do my 4-year degree, then I have to work as an intern, then further I have to study something else, I have to upgrade myself. Unless and until I won't have did this degrees or this body of language knowledge or this structure, or I can say that this study, I cannot work as a doctor. If I want to work as a CA and if I have not completed all this, like CA executive, CA foundation, CA executive, CA final, or they are having different group, if I have not completed this, then I cannot work as a profession. I can't be called as a and working or in the CA profession. So profession is well defined body of knowledge that can be acquired through instruction. Instruction means there are so many so many courses we have to undergo this for becoming a profession. So now next is management can be said as a profession? So same like what we have learned in the previous, in the art topic or in the science topic, same we'll do here also. We'll first understand the features of profession and then we'll compare each feature of profession with the management. So first feature of profession is well defined body of knowledge. Well defined body of knowledge, this all professions are based on a well defined body of knowledge that can be acquired through instruction. Management too, I want to say that management too is based on a systematic body of knowledge comprising well defined principle. Means under management is also a course degree like MBA. Under management also there is one particular course structure. You have to go for MBA, you can go for BBA. There is particular course structure under MBA also. So like other profession, In management also there is a well defined body of knowledge. So I will say that this profession of management, this feature of profession will applicable under management also. Second feature is restricted entry. See, if I have not the work, if I have not see I have not if I have not undergo in under so many studies of the CA and I have not achieved the CA degree, can I work as a CA? Can I work as a doctor if I have not learned, or if I have not undergo MBBS degree, and if I have not attained that certificate? See, under every doctor's clinic you can see that certificate hanging on the wall. See, if I have not done, I could not able to work as a doctor. For lawyer also, I have to learn, I have to go through LLB and I have to pass it. Then I'll get the certificate. Unless and until I won't get that certificate, I can't work as a lawyer. So in all other professions, entry is restricted, because unless and until you won't study their course structure, their well-defined body of knowledge, you cannot work as a CA, you cannot work as a CAS, doctor, engineer. But under management, this kind of restriction is not applicable, because any person can become a manager. If I want to become a manager of any particular organization, I can go for that. There is no specific degree for becoming a manager. So this feature of restricted entry will not be applicable under management. Professional association. See, there are different professional association for different professions. Like for lawyers, bar council is there. For CA, ICI association is there. For CS, ICSI. For doctors, AIMA, that is All India Medical Association. So for various professions, there are different professional associations are there. But for managers, till now there is no such association have been made. There are different associations for the management, but they are not registered, they are not well regulated by the government. So this feature of profession will also not applicable under management. Next feature is code of conduct. Code of conduct means rules and regulation. That means legal and medical professions like lawyer and for becoming the doctor. When you are taking this doctor degree, when you are taking this lawyer degree, you have seen in the movies that they are taking some oath that मैं शपथ लेता हूँ कि मैंने ये डिग्री ली है तो मैं अपनी पूरी सर्विस अपना सर्विस मोटिव रखूँगी. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट आई विल डिस्कस हियर. So here in the code of conduct, so there are some rules and regulations have been formed, and these rules and regulations will be controlled by this professional association. If some rules and regulations have been formed by the CA, then ICA association have to undertake whether all the CAs of the countries are following that rules and regulations or not. So under management, we have already discussed that there is no professional association in the management, so there is no point of code of conduct also. So this point is also not applicable under management. Service motive. The motive of medical legal professional is to serve their clients. While taking the degree, they are taking the oath that whatever will be the reason, we will first serve the society. Like in current situation, we can see this. All the doctors, they are not bothering what happening there to their family. They are still in the hospital dealing with the corona situation. So their service motive, that means when they have opted for this doctor degree, they have taken some oath that whatever the situation, our first purpose is to serve the society, serve the clients. But if I am talking about manager's main motive is not to serve the society, but the main motive is to earn the profit for his honor. If there is honor and if he is not earning profit for his if manager is not earning profit for his honor, then what happens? His honor will throw him out of the organization. So every manager's main motive is to earn the profit for his organization. So this feature of management is also not applicable under this feature of profession is also not applicable under management. So out of this 4 feature, well defined body of knowledge, restricted entry, professional association, code of conduct, service motive. Only first feature, that is well defined body of knowledge, is only applicable under management. Rest other features of professions are not applicable in the management. So through this we can conclude that management is not full-fledged profession. It is not full-fledged profession. We cannot say a manager is a profession like CA, CS, doctor, but it is an emerging profession. It is an emerging profession means soon in the nearby time it can become as a profession, but till now it is not a profession. So this is all for our today's lecture. Hope you understood the topic. Thank you.